Previously in Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 262.
Gojo got packed up because Gege loves Sukuna. Yuta is in Gojo's body. This has been doing absolutely terrible. Like, he getting mollywopped across the face by Sukuna like it's nothing. This over here trying to do blue with two hands. But all of a sudden, Yuta uses blue and suddenly a tape recorder flies near Sukuna, in which Inumaki screams, "Don't move!" Inumaki has done it. He has hit Sukuna with the English or Spanish. Sukuna freezes in place as Yuta finally fully charges the hollow purple, which is ready to shoot Sukuna at any moment. But we all know Gege. Sukuna about to pull out some technique from the Heian era mixed with a binding valve to where he can only walk straight on Saturday mornings before 10 a.m. while eating Captain Crunch's burnt mixed with apple juice and fish guts. And all that is covered in Gege's spit just so he can get out of this. And then we gonna see Itadori and Todo come back and finish their 2v1.
Will Yuta's purple hit Sukuna? Will Itadori and Todo have to run the rest of their fade with the King of Curses? Will a kite ever recover from his fall off? Can Inumaki tell Mei to do some jumping jacks on the D?
Man, shut your bitch.
This video might be a long one, man, so with no further yap, let's just get straight to the chapter. So the chapter starts and we see that the domains that were previously open have been shattered and Sukuna is fucked up and lands outside of the barrier. And Gege, why did you draw this close up of Sukuna's toes, bro? We do not need to see this. And Sukuna says that Yuta pulled off the hollow purple, but he isn't used to it. Whole time, did that really matter? I mean, look at how you looking, bro. You really look like this. And just then we see Yuji and Todo pop out ready to put hands on Sukuna with Yuta in the back too and Gojo's body. Oh my goodness, this shit is beautiful. Todo tells Yuta to put the switch on a hollow purple and start spamming it because they can just get out of the way with Boogie Woogie. We're about to look like the super senior himself.
Maximum output! Purple! Air this bitch out! Everybody dying!
And on top of that, the narrator reveals that Sukuna is so cooked right now that he can't even really use his curse technique. So now is the time. But just as the goated trio is about to start cooking, Yuta's free trial runs out. They got my goat face down, ass up in the dirt. I'm sitting here like me.
Get up! You got this shit!
Get up! They for real had the plan and everything. Yuji was dead, quiet, locked in, and Todo was like, fire off another purple, Kotsu. And this is Yuta. I'm over here crying like, bro, this nigga Yuta really left shit stains in my ghost pants. Like, bro, Yuta, at this point,
Go home. Get some rest. You're not him.
Yuta thinks to himself that since Rika is no longer his, that makes Limitless useless to him now. And he wonders how Kenjaku was able to use his technique with such finesse. And that he wants to at least give Itadori and Todo a barrier before he goes down. See, bro, what did I tell y'all? This man Yuta is garbage. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. And just as that happens, Todo notices Yuta is pretty much cooked and sees that Sukuna is still going strong. And says, I guess that's why they call him the king. Gege, stop making everybody glaze this nigga Sukuna, bro. He is not LeBron. And on top of that, Sukuna then hits Todo with a black flash and breaks the Vibra slap, bro. I'm so sick. Gojo, if there was any time for you to ever come back, it's now. So Yuji runs up and Sukuna turns around to react, but just then Todo swaps the two of them and Todo says he's not done yet. Bro took a black flash to the chest and got up ready to keep going. That's my goat, man. And we see that Todo is slapping the Vibra slap on his head to keep using his technique. Odd flex, but okay. Goats do goat shit, I suppose. And Todo says that pieces of Yuta's barrier are still floating around, and due to that, his technique has no better state than the one currently made for them. We then get to see that Yuji is absolutely working this man Sukuna. Bro swapping so fast, it got him looking like Gojo. And on top of that, Yuji hits Sukuna with a dismantle that hits the barrier between Sukuna and Megumi Soul. I know Megumi in there shook. Bro surprised as hell people still care about him. And I am too, because I don't care. And I'm sure the whole fan base already gave up on him after his bum ass said he was tired like 20 chapters ago or something. But Yuji on his Naruto shit, saying he'll do this as many times as he has to save Megumi. And he tells him to wake up! Sukuna then realizes Yuji is selectively choosing the target of his technique, and that he put a switch on the dismantle, and that he's aiming right for the barrier between his and Megumi's soul. Sukuna then backs away because he can't keep taking them blows. Pause. And then he throws up some of his fingers before consuming them again. This nasty ass nigga, bro. I'd be so sick if like he threw them up and then Yuji picked one up and ate it to get stronger. Like, you do not know how quickly I'd throw up mid-chapter, bro. I'm not even joking. Sukuna then says that Yuji used a binding vow to make sure that his strikes were more effective at tearing away Sukuna's soul from Megumi's body. That boy Sukuna probably thinking it's over right now with the way he's on his last legs. Yuji then cuts the pillar Sukuna was standing on and tried to land a hit, but Sukuna dodges it in mid-air and hits Yuji back. Bro on some Matrix shit right now. Sukuna then thinks if he can avoid these blows, then he's good because nothing else will work on him. Meanwhile, Todo says to himself that if his spare Vibra Slap isn't recognized as his left hand, it won't function, and that he just needs it to work one more time. And so Todo slaps his Vibra Slap, but there's no swap. Sukuna grins as he's ready to face down against Itadori one last time, but Todo once again uses his Vibra Slap, and we then see Hana above Sukuna with Angel's Curse technique, and Todo's Vibra Slap breaks as it does its last job. And the narrator says, through the use of a binding vow, Todo's curse technique range has been extended. Rip the funny hand instrument, dog. Todo can just replace it later, but you will be missed. We then get a flashback to Hana and Yuta talking, and Yuta explains that once Gojo was unsealed, Hana doesn't really gotta hang around anymore, but she's worried about Megumi. Yuta then apologizes to Hana and Angel as he says that they may have to rely on their curse technique after all, and asks them to hit Sukuna with another Jacob's Ladder as the finishing blow, as it will be an all or nothing gamble to attempt to split Sukuna and Megumi's soul. Bro, just leave that nigga Megumi alone, dog. Just let him go. Y'all doing all this to save him. Meanwhile,
She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved.
y'all messing around with all these techniques and jumping and stuff. Finish this nigga Sukuna right now and end this before more people die. Even if Megumi gets revived, that nigga gonna be a cripple, bro. Just let him go. Yuta then says that when an opponent faces him, all they think about is what techniques he has and how many, but they never think about the possibility of the original user of the technique he copied to appear. Especially those who know the condition of his copy fall into the trap of thinking Yuta has taken away the technique instead of just copying it. And then Yuta says the strength of his copy technique is the ability to have two of the same card in his hand. And with that said, the chapter ends with Hana blasting Jacob's Ladder on top of Sukuna. Honestly, this is the third time Sukuna's been hit with this, bro, so it's honestly a 50-50 chance of it working. We really just gonna have to find out week after next because there is a break next week. But yeah, man, we really just need Gojo to come back at this point. Like, it's been a little too long. Gege, you can stop the trolling and just bring my goat back now. That boy Sukuna gonna be shook if Gojo gets up next chapter and rips the stitches out of his forehead like nothing ever happened, bro. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a few days with a new fairy tale video. Peace, and please make sure to have yourselves a damn good one. And Yuta Okotsu.
I will live to piss on his grave. Even if I'm in a walker, my wife already has instructions. She's out of the will. If she doesn't get me there, if I'm not ambulatory, I'll find Vince Russo's grave and I will piss on it. There will be a picture of that hanging on my wall when I pass away. And hate is a hell of a motivator.
That is all.
Can't handle us, so cool, baby, scandalous. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So cool, baby, watch it now. It's on you. Can't handle us, so cool, baby, scandalous. I'll show you.